about it, I don't have the stress of it not working. So now I can just go ahead and enjoy myself and just get this thing cleaned up. Get it cleaned up and kind of where it should have been in the first place. I think it's possible to do this in one piece, but it certainly didn't happen today, and it may not happen with my setup. Alright, now I got this thing back into a shape where I can actually work on it. I'm going to go ahead and stretch this arm out the way I want it to. I can actually do something now with it, which I couldn't do before. So that's good. So I'm just going to pull this sucker out. I hope. I don't know, I'm not sure how far I can get, but maybe another 6 inches. I'm hoping. Hoping. I'll tell you, this is a heck of a lot easier working now. Now it's just getting it the same diameter. And hopefully getting as much length as I can out of it. This has to come down at a 90 here and at the other end, and then I can kink it, weld it back together. She's stretching out there. I don't know if it's as much as I thought, but it's stretching. Alright, so I need this piece I've been working on to come out at a 90 degree from the head here and from the tip where the knife is. So I'm just putting that 90 degree in right now. I'm straightening it out. Getting it lined up just about center. So it's pretty lined up. Again, that's going to wrap around when I get done. So I got the 90 degree in, I can re-weld back to this point on that piece that broke. So just got to thin this out up here some. Alright, final bend. We got to make this go down. Stretch that out as much as I can. Let's see, I got a bit of a problem here. I think this needs to go like this. That's close enough. So that's what I got. Back up a little bit. So this little piece here, alright, that's what this was. Stretch that all the way out to there. I wish I had a little, I bet you I wish I had another 4 or 5 inches, but I don't want to go any thinner, so, you know, who knows. We're going to see how it turns out. So what I'm going to do now is heat this up, kink it so that I can weld this piece back onto here. I'm going to have this big long loop. And hopefully from there I can just start wrapping it around the handle. So I got to figure out how to turn this tang sideways in that thing too. I wonder if I should do that before I weld it. If I should just twist it sideways now. Not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get this bent first. So it's something anyway. So before I bend it, I decided to flatten this thing out first, thinking that I might not have the opportunity to do it well later. So now you get the point of the knife, horizontal tang. Maybe that's what I'll do, is just keep it a horizontal tang. Maybe I'll drop it down. Maybe I'll drop it down and just call it, and what the heck's the difference, horizontal tang or not? Probably something, so. But now I'm ready for the bend. was changing plan, I decided to twist the tang before I close that loop. I'm going to twist it this way. I'm going to try to twist it as close as I can. To the blade. Get that straightened out. So what that gives us now is our blade with a tang coming back. And then I'll go ahead and close this bend up to it, get it straightened out, get it smoothed out. I think we'll be in good shape. Alright, we got enough heat on it. Go ahead and bring these two pieces together. I want a pretty sharp kink here. Yep, perfect. That's exactly what I want right there. Almost exactly what I want. Yep, I like it. Get it lined up for that weld. That's it. So that's what I was trying to do without it breaking off. But in the end it looks pretty good. I can see the knife happening here. I think I have enough to wrap to make a handle out of it. I'm going to have to cheat and weld. A good blacksmith would probably try to forge weld that, but that's not going to happen today. Ain't going to happen, period, because I know I would end up melting this off. So I'm going to cheat and just weld it up. And I'm getting kind of excited now. I'm starting to see this knife come together, so it's pretty exciting. Alright, there it is. Probably about as far as I'm going to get today with it. But I think that's a pretty good start. Now, if you haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet, I'm going to wrap that loop around, hopefully once, twice, maybe 2.5 times, and that's going to make the body of the handle of the knife. That's the hope of it anyway. So, a little cheating here with the weld, but I think I figured out what I should have done. When I split this, I should have cut that bottom piece, the thicker piece, in half. Bent those two out, stretched those two, and then I could have forge welded them together here. I think that would have been very easy to do. I don't know, I might have to try this again, but that's the start of it anyway. I don't know if I'm going to try wrapping tonight or not, but that's where I am right now. Alright, back again. Just in case you were wondering how long it's going to get to this point, I started at about 5:30, 5:45. It's about 8:30 now, so about 3 hours worth of work so far. Much more than I think needed to be if I had taken the cut approach. It would have been quicker, but still, for 3 hours, I think that's a pretty major feat, anyways, for me. So 3 hours so far.